Hey guys, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, subscribe so you won't miss any great videos or content. And don't forget to like and share this video to show your love and support, okay, for this wonderful information that I'm bringing to you guys. Now, this topic is very important. Why? Because number one, I'm tired of hearing the same old saying, oh, black people don't swim. Black people don't know how to swim. Like, I'm tired of it. Plain and simple, let's get to it. Due to back in the days with segregation, black people weren't allowed to swim or mingle, with white folk or whatever may have you. So the white people had the pools. They enjoyed the pools, the swimming lessons, so on and so forth. Black people didn't have any of that, okay? And then eventually when civil rights hit, then black people had access to the pools. So they were like, oh, wow, we got access to the pools. We'll get to learn to swim, have a good old jolly time. And wrong. A lot of the white people moved to the suburbs where they had access to pools and different things like that, right? They had, let me see, get my facts straight. They had access to these pools, which in certain areas, let's see, public pools that were available was 300,000 compared to the private ones that were like 3 million or something like that. That was a huge difference. And then they said public pools were closing since 2009. More than 1,800 public pools closed around the country. Now, mind you, let's keep back in the yonder days with segregation and everything else, okay? Now, with the cities realizing that white people moving to the suburbs, the cities decided not to do any upkeep on the pools and so on and so forth. So therefore, a lot of those pools actually closed. So even if civil rights came and said, hey, you guys, you have access to the pools, no. A lot of the pools shut down. So basically, that was it. No swimming lessons, no nothing, okay? They didn't swim. And then you had those that did have access to pools. It was dangerous because you would have racist white folk come and pour acid inside of the pools or cleaning supplies in the pools because they used to always say that black people were dirty. They refused to share the pools with black people because they are dirty. So some of the ignorant people would actually pour acid or cleaning supplies while black kids were inside these pools swimming, trying to enjoy their time, trying to learn how to swim or whatever may have you, just being kids. And grown adults, racist white folk, will come and pour acid in these pools, cleaning solutions in these pools, traumatizing those young folk to never ever want to ever go back to these pools because of the fear that was instilled in them. And also the parents, most likely, hey, don't want you to go back over there because of what happened. Those crazy racist scavenger pigs. I'm not even gonna say pigs because pigs are cleaner than racist. Those nasty scavenger people basically might kill you. So here we are, black people, back in the day, they're trying to enjoy their childhood, their time at the pool with friends and family, and someone comes pouring some cleaning solution or saying derogatory statements, calling them names and putting acid in the pool. Like, what type of person is that? What type of person is that? So anyway, I hear this a lot. Oh, I don't swim. I'm black. Us black people don't swim. I cannot stand to hear that crap. You're so brainwashed, or you think it's so cute to say it. Oh, I don't swim. Black folk don't swim. It's not funny. If you know the things that people went through, our ancestors went through back in the day to help us to get the rights to swim in a damn pool, to swim any damn place, a lake, an ocean, wherever the hell they wanted to swim, try to get lessons, all that, and that's at equality. No acid thrown in the pool. You cannot remove us from the pool. You can't do this and that. We still have ignorant ass, racist scavengers that still, if they see one black family, it's like a community pool. If it's like homes and then they have that little community pool, we still have those type of people to see that one black family come in. Oh, do you belong here? Do you live here? Oh, we're gonna call security. I don't care. You see a lot of those videos out. That passes on from generation to generation of those little racist scavengers, those pieces of dirt under your shoe that feel they're superior than anyone else. Like, how dumb do you have to be? Like, think about it. For someone to actually think they're way better than somebody else due to color of the skin, you have to be a whole different level of an asshole / stupid. Anyone that's like that, I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. They are trash, basically trash. I would never judge anyone to say, if I'm in a community that's majority of black people or whatever race, and I see one race come in and that's the only race, little, white people come in, I won't be like, oh, do you belong here? What the hell are you doing here? We don't have your kind here. I would never do that. I treat everybody as such. I don't care. I don't care if you're white, black, purple, yellow, brown. I don't give a damn what color you're, green. As long as you treat people as well as myself with respect, we good. As long as you don't think you better than anyone else, we good. But if you one of them little trash bags that walk around here thinking they better than everybody, then we got a problem. I don't like racist people on any end or spectrum of the whatever. You out there judging people based off of color, sexual orientation, religion. Who the hell are you to judge? Mind your damn business. If you don't associate with those people in your circle, then so be it. But don't go out there doing demonic stuff to these people, showing your hatred and your ignorance to these people. Keep it to yourself. You stay ignorant and miserable with yourself. But anyway, this is the reason why our people have to learn to swim. I don't care what race, what color, what religion. I don't care if you got 11 toes, 15 toes, 2 heads. I don't give a damn. If you have a child, there's no way in hell that your child should not know how to swim. If you're an adult that don't know how to swim, understandable. You probably didn't have anyone to teach you, so on and so forth. There's no excuse. Teach yourself. Get lessons for yourself. Learn the basics. You know how many times some people can't even, they go in the bathroom, they always on their phone. People always on their phone. Look up videos. How do I teach myself how to swim? What's the basic steps that I could use? How can I float just in case I'm in an ejector position? Okay, if the current is coming at me and it's really strong, how do I maneuver? How do I turn my body? What should I do? Should I go towards it or go, sideways or away from it? Things like that you should know just in case of emergency purposes. But everybody and their mama want to be on these damn TikTok videos and stuff. I ain't judging. But if you have time to do TikTok and learn the dances and the words to these songs, you have time to learn something that'll be beneficial for you and your kids and your family. If you're scared of water, practice in the shower. I'm sure you'll wash your ass or whatever you wash. And if you take bubble baths, chill in the bubble bath. That's it. You go to the pool, go in the damn kiddie pool. Hey, little kids, how you doing? I am learning today. What's up? Do not be ashamed. Why? Because you could be that calling to say, God forbid if something happened to your kid and you're the only one there. It's up to you, the only one that know how to swim, to get your kid. What you gonna do? Call 911 and wait for their ass to come get your kid? Or you gonna wait or try to depend on somebody that might be racist to come save your kid, or somebody, that don't know how to swim either to come save your damn kid? Your kid is there drowning right there in front of your face just because your lazy ass don't want to learn basic steps of how to swim. So you just lost your child. Let's get into the next thing. Kids, toddlers, all that and then some, they tend to have this thing where they like the pool. Ooh, look at that water. Boop, they're in the water. Parents not knowing. Next thing you know, they come outside, the child is floating in water, dead. You know how I am on this channel? I am blunt and I keep it 100. So if you got a little tender, soft heart, you need not be on this channel. I'm going to just say that. Or the child end up disabled. I, helped with a child. I had a patient that the child was absolutely fine. Nothing wrong, born, whatever. And then, the family had this big house. They didn't realize the child opened up the back door, went to the pool. They found the child, in the pool. And the child survived, but the child can't walk. The child can't do the basic things that a regular child does. Child has a trach, can't breathe on her own, all that and then some. There are schools out there, even if you can't afford it, take your child to the pool. Teach them. If you out there and you thinking about getting whatever this bag is or whatever this curtain is or sneakers or whatever, why don't you take a little bit, take that portion and say, you know what, I can do without them sneakers. Let me break this generational curse of my family not knowing how to swim and take them. Hey, could we just get a basic lesson? How much is it to swim? Or we could get people to volunteer to say, hey, meet me at such and such. What's a good time? Volunteer to teach these young kids and adults the basics of swimming. And if they feel like it, shoot, they could come up to the level and learn how to do the butterfly stroke and all that other stuff. But until then, the basic stuff, the basic water safety and swimming, the basics, it is important. I can't stress it enough how important it is for us to learn this. And then, like I said, I'm tired of hearing people saying, oh, black people don't swim. Or, oh, I'll swim. This is, understandable. You don't want to swim because you don't want to get your hair wet. Understandable. Because you flat iron your hair, then it's hella hell. Because you got all that beautiful, luxurious hair. It takes a while to flat iron. I get you. I got you, boo-boo. But you better learn how to kick your damn feet. God forbid if your child end up in there. God forbid if your child drowning. You gonna stay up there talking about your hair, you can't get your hair wet? I bet you jump in that damn water. You better invest in a damn wig. I'm just saying. But due to the fact of segregation years ago, people, like you could say our parents, our grandparents, great-grandparents, they didn't learn. They were scared. Racist jackasses, instilled that in us. And for some odd reason, certain things they did in the past with racism sticks in some black people's minds. They don't even think to say, you know what? That is so damn true. Where does that statement come from? Black people don't swim. You know black people don't swim. Where does that come from? Look it up. There's a lot of information out there that you'd be like, well, damn, why the hell did I keep saying that? And you'll feel like, you'll feel some sort of way, but guess what? At least you know now. Black people don't swim. Black people swim. Olympics, all that and then some. You might not see it like they showed the little other people. Black people swim. I know how to swim. I had no choice. Let me give you a little funny story. Me being who I am and being raised by my people, one thing you couldn't tell me is, oh, you don't know how to, you will never learn how to do that. You'll never do that. I remember I was in Pennsylvania for the summertime with some family. I had my cousin with me, and we'll just go there for the summer. Kids having fun. And I wanted to go to the deep end of the pool, and you couldn't go to the deep end unless you passed the swimming test. So I was bored as hell. The lifeguard, whatever lady, she was like, okay, you're gonna take this test, and we'll see if you'll be able to go to the deep end. And I was like, okay. So then I went, but I really didn't put my all into it because I was like, I know how to swim. I gotta do a stupid test because you're young then, and you're just like, why gotta I go through all this? You see me swimming on the other side all this time, but not thinking. So she said, oh, maybe you could come back next year. You should take some swimming lessons. And I was like, take some swimming lessons? This happened, I lost my mind. She said, I failed this. Oh, we gonna see. So apparently they had a free lesson. And I went in just to see, like, what could I do to better my swimming skills and what did I miss? Like, because for her to say I ain't passed, I must be missing something. I must be doing some whole different swimming that she didn't feel I passed. So I went, and the person was like, okay, let me see how you swim. And I went, zoop, swim, cross. They were like, why are you in this lesson? I was like, the lifeguard said, I need to take lessons and come back next year. They were like, no, we're just gonna pass you because you know how to swim. You're even doing butterfly strokes. And I was like, okay, no, that's fine. So that was the second day. The day after, she told me, oh, I have to come back next year. So the third day, I went and I was like, hi, I would like to redo this test for some odd reason. I'm not understanding, why I didn't. She's like, are you sure? I'm like, yeah. She said, did the swimming lesson? I said, yeah, they said I didn't need it, but I just want to see where I am, playing it off as a little kid. So she said, okay. So my cousin, I love him to pieces. He was like, you know what, Olivia, I'm going to swim with you because he passed it before because I wasn't really interested in it. Ooh, excuse me. So he said, I'm going to swim with you across. I said, all right, cool. Then I'm there waiting. I'm like, this woman has the audacity to tell me that I ain't passed. Only thing I remember is me swimming all the way across that pool. I took like one breath, kept it in, and swam all the way across the pool. And then I look, and then I reached the end, took another breath, swam all the way to the middle, took another breath, and kept going all the way to the other end while my cousin was still coming. And then the lady was like, oh, wow. I was like, did I pass? She was like, yes, you're able to go in the deep end. I was like, thank you. And my cousin was like, damn, you did that fast. I was like, yeah. Like, it pisses me off that I have to do it, but I understand. She want to make sure, so she ain't got to be actually doing her job to save me if I can't swim. So, that was a moment I was like, oh no. Ain't no wannabe Barbie doll looking person gonna tell me I cannot do something. Okay? I did it. I didn't care what color she was. But ain't nobody gonna tell me that I couldn't do it when I know good and well if I put my mind to it, I could. And I've been doing it. So I did it. Third day. I'm like, all right, no, I'm gonna be in that deep end. You watch. And I'm gonna sit right there in the deep end and I'm gonna kick my feet. And I'm gonna look at you like, yeah, don't play with me. Don't ever say I cannot do something. Unless it's something illegal and stuff like that. Then I won't do it, But anyway. Yeah. Don't ever tell your kids, oh no, we black, we don't swim. Oh, don't even say that in front of them. Oh, black folks don't swim. Stop that. You don't understand. You letting those racist people stay in your mind and you passing it down from generation to generation. Teach those babies. I've seen from research and other things, people have their babies learning how to swim from a few months old. These babies could float. Okay, they could float. Babies know, hey, if my head end up in the water like this, turn myself around, float. So I'm able to breathe. The babies, a few months old. Toddlers know how to do this as well. Okay? People are bringing their kids in from early age. Okay, get used to the water. Don't be scared of the water. But here's water safety. Here is how you swim. Here is how you float. And that stupid thing where people say, oh, I just tossed my kid in the water. Trauma? I understand some people do that and they feel that's the best way. That don't go for all kids. We got to break that generational curse too of automatically just doing something that leave our kids traumatized. Stop with the damn trauma. It is not cool. Throwing somebody in the damn water? Oh, you gonna learn to swim today. No. Do the proper way. Safety, water safety. Learn how to swim. Adults, learn how to kick your feet. I don't care. Learn the doggy paddle. If you gotta learn the doggy paddle, God forbid if your child, something's going on with your child. For example, even if your kid know how to swim, oh, my kid know how to swim, I don't need to know how to swim. Yes, you do. Because God forbid if your child has some sort of cardiac arrest, some sort of asthma attack, some sort of medical situation that's going on, you think they're capable of swimming? Think about it. A lot of people don't think about that. I've seen it happen. Oh, my kid is healthy. My kid is this and my kid is that. And they say, oh, they have some sort of cardiac arrest. Yeah, kids could have cardiac arrest. As long as anybody got a heart, something could go on with their heart. It could stop. It could start. It could stop. It could start. It could be irregular. Just like these athletes. Oh, I never knew they had an enlarged heart. I never knew this. I never knew that. As long as someone has a heart, anything could happen. They could have a heart attack. They ain't got to be fat. They ain't got to be small. Anything could happen as long as you have a heart. You're human. So please, just throwing the kids in the water, to each their own. But no. Adults, learn how to doggy paddle, because like I said, if something happened to your child and you're the only one there between life and death, who's going to be feeling guilty for the rest of their life that if they would have known just how to freaking float, doggy paddle, they got to save their child's life? Think about it. It's deep. It's deep. All that segregation stuff, yeah, that has traveled for generation to generation. To the point, some of my people are just like, nah, black people don't swim. Think about it. Does that make sense to you? Does that make sense? It don't make no sense. Stop saying that in front of your kids. Stop saying that to other people. Stop saying it to yourself. You know how they say, hey, you are what you think? Man, I'm ugly. You start believing it. You start looking ugly. Because that's what you keep saying. You know what? I'm beautiful. Hey, start being beautiful. Everything is beautiful around you. But you keep saying negative, stupid stuff like that has been implanted in our people's minds, that have been traumatized by the segregation of the racist scavengers. You keep implanting that, it stays from generation to generation, and that's how those racist people got a hold of our people forever and ever and ever in your family. Hell, not in my family. I'm breaking that cycle, generational curses. I don't give a damn. People, yes, some people are scared to swim. But like I said, learn the basics. You'll be okay. Like I said, with my G baby, she gonna learn. She loves some water. That's one thing I'm happy and I'm proud of. She loves some water. She gonna learn. Every time, every chance I get with her in that daggone pool, I be like, you better kick them feet, girl. Let's go. Even since she was a few months old. Soon as she hit that pool, she was kicking her feet. It's natural. It is natural. She was just kicking her feet and I was like, oh my God, I got me a little swimmer here. And unfortunately, due to COVID and then whatever else that was going on, we weren't able to take her to the swimming lessons. But I said, I'll be damned. Every single time I get a hold of her and we could hit that pool, she could be learning. My G baby gonna learn how she gonna be doing the butterfly stroke, doggy paddle, backstroke. Don't play with me. She gonna make up her own little swim thing. Watch. But please know that this has been going on for years and years. It's nothing funny about saying black people don't swim. You know, that was something that our ancestors went through years ago. It's not even that long ago. So, of being, acid thrown in the pool and all sorts of things like that. So, please get it together. I don't care. As much time as some of you play games on your phone, look up YouTube videos, TikTok videos, what the hell else? Whatever else they got on their Instagram videos, you can take the time to learn something to break that generational curse and teach your kids the basics. If you're not able to afford lessons, there's no damn excuse. Only excuse there is you, because you keep making those excuses. So to all my people out there, learn to damn doggy paddle and float. Okay? Water safety. Look it up on Google. Google could tell you some of everything. and YouTube videos, okay? Please and thank you. I love you guys. Like I said, Judge Free Zone. Feel free to comment what you think about it. You know, what did your parents know how to swim? Did they used to say that, oh, black people don't swim? Blah, 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 blah. You know, comment below, like, and share, like I said. And if you are new to the channel, please, you know, subscribe. I keep it real on this station, and I'm open to all comments. But if you are negative, stay the hell out of my channel. Bye, guys. Love you.